This is your tribe. This is the roots which you spring from. However, sometimes we're planted in bad soil and nobody controls where they're planted. That's not your fault. You just showed up, right?
Right.
But if you know that soil is bad and you continue to try to stay in that soil to grow, that is your fault at some point.
Yeah.
Because now you don't want better for yourself. You don't want better for your offspring. You don't want better for your mate. And it's not just about finances. I really wish more of us would understand that yes, it's great to be the first one in your family to go to college or the first one to become a millionaire or so on and so forth. But we should get rid of those generational curses first. We should get rid of that generational childhood trauma first. If we do that first, it will be a lot easier for us to have positive relationships.
And my question to a lot of women is, why do a lot of y'all daughters have childhood trauma that is not rectified by you? You're supposed to be the protector.
I did the best I could.
You're supposed to be the protector.
You don't know what it was like for me.
You're supposed to be the protector regardless.
You still holding on to old stuff.
You're supposed to be the protector. As the woman, as the mother. Oh, I went through it, so you will survive. Or I went through it, so you'll figure it out. I hope you will. And the one thing that I can't stand that black women say, and I'm saying black women because I haven't heard any other race say this. I can't wait till you turn 18 so you can get out there on your own and see how it is, so they can struggle for the rest of their fucking life.
What the fuck is wrong with you people?
Right.
I hate hearing that. I don't care what nobody says. I don't care if my mama got a problem with me saying this.
So we keep it real with everybody.
We keep it real with everybody. I don't care who dislikes what's coming out of my mouth because I'm about right. And
I was told you was the devil though.
King James wrote the Bible, the Holy Bible, right? King James wrote the Satanic Bible.
And demonology.
So who are you really worshiping? Anyway, next. So, like I said, when it comes to generational curses, we are trying to break those. Now that I found out that I have this type of gift or whatever gift, I'm able to speak to the other side and get their side of their story. There's a line of people waiting, actually, to be spoken to. And the one person that is not allowing people to come to me that has passed on is his father and my father. I've talked to my dad. I've actually been at peace with my dad, and we've been communicating and things like that. So he actually is the one that introduced me to his father, because I seen his father before, like maybe at the beginning of our relationship, but I had no clue what I was seeing.
She was born 2 years after my father passed, so she never physically met him.
Nor did I have any information.
So there's no way she could know what she knows, but she knows. But that's the point. And you'll find out so much more once again when you watch the documentary, The Portrait of a King, and you hear the album and the songs and everything just blends, and it's a wonderful.
I also have to kind of add in from when I was 9 when I had my cousin Nico.
That story's in there too.
Yeah.
It's already in there.
Right. So now that I understand what I'm supposed to do, I'm not gonna stop, because what I was getting from your father is, like I said, it's in the documentary or whatever. But I do have to give the context of it, because most people will be like, well, where did it start? How did it da-da-da-da? No, I do not go searching. I'm not gonna go find your grandma and talk to you da-da-da-da. They come to me. Whoever it is wants to speak, they come to me. And I'm telling you, there's a line of people that's trying to talk. If they come to me, I'm gonna find you. So if whoever is talking to me wants to get a message over to you, I will find you. It's not that you have to come to me and be like, hey, I want to talk to so and so. That's not how it works.
You sure you're not just stirring up mess and
no, actually
causing more problems?
You know what? If the truth causes problems, then obviously y'all been lying too goddamn much.
Yeah.
If the truth causes problems, then obviously
Yeah, I've been lying.
You've been lying. You're doing wrong, and you need to fix whatever lies that you created.
Your image and your feelings will always take a backseat to what is right and wrong. If you're a good person, if you call yourself a good person, there ought to be some fruits on that tree to show proof that you are that person. It's a lot easier to not change and still have the presence of people in your life, right? A lot of our family members, the reason why they haven't changed is not because they haven't recognized any flaws. It's the fact that we accept them as they are. Now, in theory, that sounds perfectly fine.
Right.
We accept them as they are when the world doesn't, right?
Right.
But in principle, in reality, it's not good because now it's like when you get ready to go out, right? And you ask your man or your girlfriend, hey, do I got something in my teeth? If I say no, knowing you do, because I don't want to make you hurt your feelings, I'm sending you out into the world looking a mess.
That part.
If I care about you, I want to send you out there looking your best.
That part.
You see what I'm saying? It's all it is care for each other. If you really care and want to have peace, then you shouldn't have an issue with correcting your own people.
Exactly.
Now, that also means that you also have to be willing to be corrected too.
Exactly.
So you can't be above reproach. Just because we change does not mean that we're never wrong. Oh,
right.
We definitely can be wrong.
If we did something wrong or
definitely.
did something wrong to you, the best approach for you to do is come to us and talk about it. Communication.
Very direct.
Let's have that communication. Whether you feel it's uncomfortable, we don't care. Uncomfortability must happen when you're trying to solve problems. When we are having a disagreement, uncomfortability is there. Because you're saying some things that you feel like it might hurt their feelings.
Right.
But it doesn't matter about feelings. It tag your ex.
So I want to give a couple shout outs real quick before we get up out of here. First person I want to shout out is me. Why wouldn't I? Why would I not shout out myself? We've been told in our community specifically that you cannot pat yourself on the back. You cannot think highly of yourself. Something is sinful and wrong about that. Nigga, please. Now, second person I want to shout out, my wife, J Queen the Goddess. Obviously because she the shit. I mean, it don't get much better than that. Third person I want to shout out, always, and that's our brother, Ride or Die, Big Chris from Cashville.
What it do, guys?
Yo, you know what it is. Fourth person I want to shout out is my cousin, Tasha, aka Cole. I see you out there.
Out.
Keep doing your motherfucking thing.
What it do?
Fuck them motherfuckers. Fifth person I want to shout out is definitely my sister, Tanya. You already know that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What it do, sis?
Love you, and you know what it is. For life. Thank you for everything.
Let me do a shout out real quick.
You can't do no shout outs.
Why?
This is my video. I'm the man. You a woman. Stay in your place.
You know it.
Okay, please don't be mean. Go ahead. Who you want to shout out? Or who?
I want to shout out
Oh boy.
to your dad.
Okay.
I really do. I
Okay.
really do. Because the protection that he brings our family, I'm not even lying. It's the protection is very protected. That's the protection that I felt that I should have had when I was younger, when I was a child. And the protection that he brings us and the children, also moving the people that has any negative energy away.
Okay.
He's making them out. They getting out of line.
Okay.
Almost like it's crazy to even. So I have to give him this shout out because it feels good to be so at peace.
Right.
And he keeps that peace, like in our, he keeps that peace around us. So I'm really shouting out to your dad and also my dad too.
Right, of course, always.
He's always around anyway. And
We already know the male's dirt in life.
Right.
It's the female dirt that we don't know.
But they step up. It's like they step up and say, you know what, I was wrong. I did this, I did that, I did, I was wrong, And I don't hear a lot of women saying it.
How long did it take you
It
to
took me a
become
while.
one of those
It took
women?
me a while because I didn't think I was ever wrong. And I'm not even lying. I didn't think I was wrong when our fathers came to me telling me to be honest about my secret and things like that.
Mhm.
They were basically saying it's okay to admit fault and where you were wrong. Tell the truth.
Don't be a
Y'all
hypocrite.
don't be a hypocrite. And what they were saying is you can tell your truth and y'all can still work on being better than y'all are. And that's exactly what happened.
If you love someone, you have to give them the option. If they decide they want to stop dealing with you because of the thing you've done, that's okay. That's their choice. But give them the choice.
Give them that choice.
Give them the choice. And a lot of our family, they won't give us the choice.
that choice.
So what ends up happening is we end up just stop dealing with them because they won't even communicate with us about the issue, and we're asking, and then after a while, it's like, well, I don't see so and so anymore, and it's like you don't care.
You don't care. And the only reason you say, hey, so what you been up to? The only reason you ask what they've been up to is so you can tell them how better that you've been. How much better that
Secret
you've been.
competition, don't you love
So,
it?
they did that.
Well, let me tell you something. Let me tell you what I got. Let me tell you what we got. We got receipts.
Ooh, you're right.
We got more receipts than Kroger, more receipts than Aldi, more receipts than Walmart. You know why? Because when I was younger, when I was a young boy, growing up in ghetto, I learned to record on tapes. Now I don't have the tapes, but those tapes turn into audio. They turn into recordings through phones and other devices. See, the reason why most people don't believe people, because they don't have proof. See, I could be King Petty. I could always been King Petty. But integrity, I chose integrity, which is something most of y'all don't do. And y'all are religious. I'm not. She's not. See, y'all don't really live by principles. What y'all do is talk a good game. But when it get time to walk, you don't do it. You like a baby, you crawl. So y'all forget that I got receipts. I got receipts. Y'all got hearsay.
Whew.
Hearsay don't do well in the court of law. Do it.
No, don't.
So you can run, tell this, run, tell that, create this narrative. They did
You know
this,
what?
they
Our
did
phone
that.
should say. Our phone should say at the beginning, all phone calls are recorded.
For quality assurance purposes, all phone calls are recorded. And then the thing is, what people get mad about is they'll say, wait a minute, you did this? Or yeah, because I know how you do.
Y'all be lying y'all asses off.
Y'all be lying. Y'all be lying to people.
And we had to keep them receipts, whether it was text message, whether it was phone recorded on the phone, whether it was recorded in person.
You know why? Because y'all be lying. Most people in this world are sheep.
Yeah.
The way the world works is whoever was the loudest one to say it or the first one to say it, that's who y'all believe. And then if y'all hear different receipts, then you'll try to backtrack and say, oh, I never really believed that. Oh, I didn't think that sounded like you anyway. I didn't really think you would do something like that. And it's like, no, I didn't forget. I take mental notes just as well as she does. So y'all are petty. You're childish. You're negative. You're filled with hate. You're jealous. You're in secret competition with your own people. And here's the bad part about that. Once again, y'all are Christian and y'all are hiding behind religion as y'all do these deeds. And then you want to talk about secular people or non-religious people like us. Yet we exhibit more positive qualities than the average religious person. So y'all need something.
To blame.
Need something to blame, so you got the devil, right? You need someone to forgive you, so you got God. Even though you wrong people. And when someone is blaming themselves for their wrongdoing, you don't know how to accept that person, because you've never seen accountability. When someone is not using a higher power in order to have a moral compass, and they just do it on the strength, and they just good from integrity, you don't know how to move with that person. The counterfeit will die out, and the real will be reborn. And King Richard and J Queen the Goddess from Creative Minds Entertainment, KME, will be the last ones with all the shit.
Cause we got all the facts. We the one with all the facts. We the one with all the facts.
These people saying all this.
But I'm the one with all the facts.
You the one with all the facts.